Hello everyone, this is Mr. Luck here. So, I've noticed many people who have attempted to play Dark Souls 3, have a real hard time starting the damn game out. It's a really good game, but a lot of people have a hard time just beginning it. So, I decided I'd make for you guys a real quick video to give you the best idea of how to just kick off your gameplay, how to start the game boosted, let's say. Alright, so let's see, a good class to start the game with, I guess a knight would work, but usually I would personally choose a warrior, just because you can't go wrong with a ton of strength. It always helps. The weapons are slower, but usually they'll hit enemies for 1 or 2 shots. Once you get the hang of it, it'll be a lot easier. Mr. Luck, there we go. Mr. Luck is the name. Warrior is our class. Burial gift. So, depending on whether you want to be a little tankier, you might want to grab the life ring. It'll give you a little boost to your maximum HP. Black fire bombs could be very useful for the first boss if you somehow manage to mess up the regular fire bombs. We'll get to that in a bit. But my personal choice would be probably the fire gem or the rusted gold coin. Because the rusted gold coin is going to help us when we get to the high wall of Lothric. In case you want to farm a good strength weapon, which would be the great axe, which would be great for a warrior. We'll stick with the fire gem for now. And then just go appearance. I'm just gonna go with one that I load in. Here you go, the classic Mr. Luck. Hello everyone. Okay, so finalize creation. Finalize creation. Okay, good shit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so this is how it's gonna go. First little bit here, you're just gonna find all these little tutorial bits that are gonna tell you how to move. For the most part, just hack and slash your way through this area. The real trick is gonna be how to get a sweet boost of extra souls at the beginning and how to defeat the boss in your first attempt, or first few attempts at least. So, right now, this little bit that I'm doing right now isn't super important. It's all just mandatory, going around, killing the enemies, doing what the tutorial tells you to do. Hacking and slashing, boys. As you can see, these first enemies are always going to be like one-hit kills. Like, that's it. Now, this part right here is very key. Very key. You better be listening over there, because this part is really important. So there's a little item right back there. Right back there. And there's also a giant crystal lizard. So, for those of you who have started this game, you know how much of a piss-off this guy is. Well, this guy's going to be a huge help for us in starting this. So, what you want to do is you want to make sure your stamina bar is completely full, and you just want to sprint. Hold circle, press the left stick forward, and sprint. Get over there, grab it. He's going to get mad, and he's usually going to try and roll at you. So what you're going to try and do is you're going to try and bait him into coming after you. Always keep in mind, most of his attacks are followed with a crystal AoE. And also keep in mind, this water right here will slow you down, so be sure to hold circle and run all the way through it. But make sure he does not lose sight of you, because you need him to follow you for this to work. Now, this is cheating it a little bit, but I guarantee you, you'll definitely get plenty of opportunities later on to fight him. Ah! Ow, 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 ow. Okay, drink. Drink again. Run. Okay, there we go. Good stuff. Try not to do what I just did and get hurt by him. So you're going to bait him out here, right? What you're going to try and do is you're going to try and get him. You're going to try and get him to follow you out here. Come on. You slow ass. Okay. So there's 2 attacks you want him to try and do right around here. You want him to either try and swing at you. Go off the edge. Come on then. Don't make this difficult. There we go. You survived it. Alright, so if you roll far enough away, he should either jump. Oh my god, this is difficult. So, for the most part, you just want to bait him far enough away so that he will do the roll. Keep in mind his attacks are extremely damaging. There we go. And just like that. Whew. Okay, that was a lot more trouble than it needs to be for you guys. Generally, if you get him out to roughly... If he's standing roughly here, and you're standing right about here, he would generally try to roll to you and will just roll right off the cliff. Now, for this part of the battle, I would just suggest putting away your shield. Your shield's not really going to help you too much. It's going to be more of a hindrance than a help. There we go, mate. Come on and fight me, lad, will ya? Alright, so. Several things people get wrong with this fight. You want to dodge inward toward his weapon hand. If you can get the dodging right and not be like me. Get in a hit or two, back off. And also keep in mind his attacks have really good range. Be sure to conserve your health because it will screw you if you don't. Ow! Okay. So always be sure you're dodging to the left side and behind his weapon arm. It'll prevent a nasty little thing where he does a shoulder shove. That one. Ow! That's what happens when you dodge toward the other arm. Is he does that nasty little shoulder shove that I told you. So for this particular phase, you're going to want to move in. You're going to want to keep in close because his range gets way higher. You want to stay in, keep those hits pretty tight, and do not let him hit you with any heavy attacks. There you go, get in there. Roll just before the landing as well. Keep that in mind. For this part, it's going to be super key that you roll just before the landing of that attack, or he will one-shot you. Now, this is how you defeat him without the fire bombs. I can drink to that victory. Alright, anyways. It's really terrible. Get the coiled sword, light the bonfire. Yay! So that is the boss without the fire bombs. Because generally, if you're a warrior and you're using dual-handing this axe, you're going to do a pretty good amount of damage to him. Now, I'm going to show you guys what you do when you do not have an axe. Alright, so this time we're going to be running a much lighter class than what we chose last time. We're going to go with a... let's say we are a... Nah, we'll make this really crazy. Let's say we're using a thief. A really light weapon using character, right? Now, the thief is a very difficult class to play normally. So, for this one, you might rather want to equip the black fire bombs, just so you do a bit more fire damage, because your strength isn't as high, and the fire bombs do scale with strength. You probably want to equip these more powerful fire bombs, so you add a bit more kick to the end of that boss battle. So we're gonna actually do that. There. Alright, now a very important item for you to grab. We're gonna actually remove this. How do I oh no, go to our loadout. There we go. We're gonna actually remove that ashen flask because we aren't going to be using that right at the beginning here. We're just gonna rely on our trusty old dagger, our black fire bombs that we have down there, as well as these little fire bombs. So be careful when plunging attacking this enemy. There's a chance that you can fall off the edge of the map. Come on, try to bait out the attack. There you go. You want to try and get him to let his guard down and then just slice into pieces. Slice and dice. Yeah. Off the edge with you. Okay, so Very important item. Extra fire bombs. Extra fire bombs are extremely important. So now we have black fire bombs, and we also have regular fire bombs, which are going to come in very handy with this boss fight. Just due to the fact that we will be doing so little damage to him with our knife, our bandit blade. Now, being a thief, our defense is going to be a lot lighter than we are as a warrior, so you're just going to want to lay into him at first, but make sure you have room to dodge. Always remember to dodge toward the arm with the blade. And do not let him do that grab attack. I can't remember what it does, all I know is it hurts. There we go. And remember, if you dodge just before the attack, you can be sure that you will escape it. Okay, dodge behind that arm, get back there, throw a firebomb. Throw another one. So, you are not going to want to use the firebombs until you get to this phase. Just because he does so much more damage, and this is the only phase in which he is weak to fire. Now, assuming you successfully land all these fire bombs, you should be able to finish the boss pretty easily. And look at that, we didn't even use our regular fire bombs. Boom. One Estus flask left, and the first boss is defeated. Now keep in mind, this isn't going to go perfectly for you the first time through. This first area may take you may take you to recreate the character several times. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Now our soul count is up to 7,000 total. Alright, and now the boosting isn't done yet. Now what we are going to do is we're going to go through these doors, and we're going to clear out the next area, and there's a particular enemy that we're going to have to defeat. And, well, cheese as well. It's another cheese move we're going to have to do. Now, before or after we go into the Firelink Shrine, there's a very particular enemy we're going to have to fight. The last one that we're going to need in order to complete this little boosted start to the game. So if you come out the entrance to Firelink Shrine, you turn around the right side right here. There's going to be a little path. It's going to come through here along with 3 flights of stairs. 1, 2, and then a third one over there. We're not going to approach that third one because on top of those stairs happens to be a nasty known as the Sword Master. Well, a bad guy, whatever. You know what I mean. So, do not try to engage him head on. New players will get wrecked. They will get annihilated. So you're going to do the same thing with him as you do with the other guy, except this time you're going to come down here and you're going to come around in this nice little pocket corner right here. You're going to notice how he's going to be up there, and he may or may not do something. You usually want to aggro him. Provoke him by swinging your blade at him. What you want him to do is that attack right there. And off he goes to his death. Now you can see that glowing item down there. That is his stuff. He will drop the Uji Katana and the Master's attire, as well as the Master's gloves. So, very important that you don't forget to come... Well, you can eventually come back for it later, but if you're running a dex build, such as like a mercenary build, you're definitely going to want to come back for that katana.
Very well. Then touch the darknet, Haken.
Speak with her and select level up. Now if you'll notice, we have 9,670 souls to start with, and we only require 740 souls. That is enough for us to pump whatever we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. 10 levels. That will give you a bonus 10 levels in the beginning. I don't believe it matters what level your character starts out as. It will give you a huge boost, and if you notice, I can take my dexterity from 13 to a whopping 23. That is halfway to soft cap already right at the beginning, which will make you stab really hard. I'm gonna confirm that. Now, depending on whether you want to be tanky or not, you might want to go for vigor. Is better for starting players. Starting players usually want to go for vigor to balance vigor and whatever damage stat they want to go with. I prefer to just go all damage because I've gotten good enough at this game to where I don't have to worry so much about my health. And you will get there as well. Believe me, you will. Your first character is always going to be the hardest to work with. And then after that, though, it's only going to get smoother. So once we do that, we embed the coiled sword, and we are on our way, folks. Thank you for joining me for this vid. If you like what you saw, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video.